Doesn't that make you question why they don't listen to you guys to improve if you guys have easily hacked into all of them? Why wouldn't they, while they're designing it, bring it to hackers and say, here, try to break into it? Why don't they do that?
So some of the companies claim that they do it in private. And the number one principle is independent research, which means that it's done by researchers who are not paid by the vendor themselves, who are independently doing the study. We have had independent research. Basically, the Everest study for Secretary of State Ohio was one where she commissioned a university, and I was part of the university's team to hack. Independent research is number one. And it also creates a little bit of public pressure to get things fixed. When you read my comment, part of the comment is that, for example, one system still today, the newest version, uses a bootloader from 2004, kernel for 2007. So even when the software version is brand new, it uses components which are old and tired and should have been changed a long time ago. And personally, self-regulation, I don't think works. We need a regulation. We need a standards which are requiring the voting system vendors to improve. And that's, I don't have a silver bullet. I don't know how to get this done. Only thing what we can do is try to raise awareness. What is the problem? And that problem needs to be fixed.
I have so many questions, though. I mean, the average, it doesn't take a genius on the other side to say, if they really want to fix this, fix it. They can fix it if they really want to, but you're saying every machine has the same vulnerabilities of how to get into it. So it doesn't look like they're making any kind of progress.
So back in 2005 when I published Hursti Hack,
right?
What happened sequentially was the voting system vendor, which is no longer in business with that name, Diebold, they claimed that, they basically told this was a magic show and it's not true. Secretary of State California, Deborah Bowen at the time, no, it was not Deborah Bowen, it was before Deborah Bowen, ordered a study where a University of California, Berkeley, conducted a study to verify if my findings were right or wrong. Not only they verified my finding right, but they found, I think it was over a dozen new vulnerabilities, additional vulnerabilities. At that time, me and everybody else thought, okay, job is done. It will get fixed. We thought we have now done our job. We have shown this vulnerability. It will get fixed. That same software version is still in use today. The same thing what I showed vulnerable, it's, thank God it's getting phased out, but it's still, it never actually was.
Doesn't it make you realize they don't want to fix it?
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you, as a very smart guy, much smarter than me, you're a technical guy, you have to sit there, part of you realize, they just don't want to fix it. If they did want to fix, think about it this way. How much has the phone advanced from this to Nokia 5960, 5690 from 20 years ago? A lot.
Absolutely.
There's a smartphone now, right? I mean, if you go to how much safer is, when you're going in and the camera and TSA, what they're doing versus 30 years ago, a lot safer. There's so many things that we've made so much progress. Yet the one that chooses our policies, how much we pay in taxes, our protection, the president, they're moving slow in it? You think that's accidental?
Well, I mean, there's another aspect on this.
What's
when
that?
2000 happened, and it was very embarrassing. America did what America does, which is to throw $3 billion into the problem. So that created a Help America Vote Act, HAVA Act of 2002. So it created a lot of money to buy and modernize U.S. election infrastructure. Now, that money was handed out without establishing security standards. That means that the counties went to buy whatever is available, and there was no security standards attached. And again, they bought technology which was old 2002. So it created the problem we are dealing with right now. Now, there has been no subsequent pool of money of that size enabling another leapfrog to the next step. And also there is still today no mandatory security standards. The certification of voting machines is called Volunteer Voting System Guidelines. The number one word is volunteer. So today we have a VVSG 1.0, 1.1, 2.0, 3.0, but basically all voting machines are still certified against the 2005 1.0. because there is no mandatory requirement to use the newest guidelines or newest standard. So what we really need is the standards to be set out. We have NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology. They are amazing writing standards. So U.S. government has the people who can write the standard, but there has to be a political will to create those standards to be mandatory and enforced. And today, even today's best standards are not, in my opinion, good enough. But the whole thing starts from regulation and laws. So this is not a technological problem. This is a regulation and legal problem. Hi, my name is Harri Hursti. I'm a lifelong hacker and security researcher, an engineer with a heart which thinks that impossible is just a state of mind. Connect with me in a minute. I'm here to explain anything you might wonder about election security, critical infrastructure security, cyberspace, cyber warfare, information space, information warfare, and connected warfare. So please ask me questions. Hope to see you there in a minute.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.